Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham.
Huh. Only a few of them.
South and west.
I'm going to investigate that crime scene. If there's a serial killer in town, I'll find them.
God knows how we got out without shooting anyone.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing!
This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank.
Get away from my Batman.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car is performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish. Oops.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones, have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Empty
Stupid bus, get out of here.
And a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth.
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
To the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
I like these missions are pretty cool.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the
How do you
database.
corrupt someone's DNA?
I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia.
You can freaking read the inscription with the X-ray? Jeez. Oops.
The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
So Albuquerque, New Mexico exists. So, but where is Gotham? I realize it's supposed to be like New York, but you would think if they make up the name Gotham, they would make up, I don't know, whatever. I don't care that much.
Someone killed, mutilated, and
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm going to the train yard. Enigma's planning something. He always did.
I was hoping that some of these missions I wouldn't have to do all over again, but it looks like I'm going to have to.
Now, I've seen a couple of prison rides in my time, but this is
Hello there, Detective. Yes, it's me, your most feared nemesis, the Riddler. Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for this, the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being, but I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store. Well then, Detective, it begins.
Yeah.
You are staring
I still gotta do these.
stupefying
I figured I would.
incomprehension at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler, the Riddler, or Mr. Nigma, sir. Otherwise, Detective, I expect your patented brand of churlish silence. Rule the second. All gauntlets, cowl-integrated microphones, and other communications devices, bat-themed or otherwise, are to be switched off prior to the start of the test. Should you be caught using any of these, you will be expelled from the course. Rule the third. The use of purpose-built riddle-solving equipment is strictly prohibited. I am familiar with the contents of your utility belt, Detective, and I will be evaluating any sudden additions over the course of this evening most suspiciously. Rule the fourth. In the event of fire or flood, I will be on hand to guide you to the nearest emergency exit. Assuming, that is, you are not too proud to follow my advice. In that eventuality, we will consider your stubbornly prideful suicide an admission of defeat. Rule the fifth. Do not ask for clues. Rule the sixth. Should I, in my exasperation, choose to provide you with a clue, hint, obliquely meaningful insult, or any other form of assistance, you will not ask for further elucidation, but instead thank me for my kind generosity, whilst adhering to the forms of address outlined in the very first rule.
My gosh.
Rule the seventh. Bathroom breaks will be administered on a discretionary basis.
Shut up.
Should we find ourselves
Stop
at a
talking.
pivotal moment
Let's
in
go.
your arduous journey to self-realization and defeat,
Am I missing something?
I expect you to
Any way I can
hold
speed this up?
Rule the eighth. Any
Nope, that didn't do it.
resulting from
There we go.
What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle?
I guess I,
Well done. Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to
Ah!
this than just going vroom, vroom really fast.
That's the idea.
Tick-tock, Detective, tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Just driving on the side of the wall. No big deal.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Don't get too confused. Now, right! I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes? Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours. Pay attention, detective. Go left.
Ah! Oh!
Oh, detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near?
Whoop.
You're close, detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. Hurry up, detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. Congratulations, detective. You have defeated me. Seriously, Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested. Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
While he's doing his rant, I'll go ahead and end it here. Thanks everybody for watching. This is the other Jared, and we'll see you in the next video.